Man Utd transfer news. Liv Marshall, Mbappe swap. Griezmann offered. Liverpool hijack Sunday, June 24. Modric revelation. Jamie. Redknapp claims Manchester United legend Sir Alex Ferguson tried to buy Luka Modric from Tottenham, the day after Manchester United lost to Barcelona in the Champions League final at Wembley in 2011. My dad received a call from Sir Alex Ferguson, said Redknapp. He wanted to sign Luka Modric. Xavi and Andres Iniesta had raised the bar for midfielders. The best had to be players who could take the ball off either foot, dribble and pass through the lines. Having seen just how impressive those two were against United, Sir Alex identified Modric as the player to take his team forward. Getty. Man Utd transfer news. Liv Marshall, Mbappe swap. Griezmann offered. Liverpool hijack. Manchester United target Jerome Boateng was torn apart by former Chelsea ace Craig Burley following his poor performance in Germany's 2-1 win over Sweden. Jerome Boateng: before I even get to the red card or the second yellow, I thought today, his head was in the clouds, said Burley. I've never seen a centre-half with such ill discipline, marauding down that right flank, marauding into midfield, giving the ball away, trying shots with his left foot from 30 to 40 yards. I thought he was a disgrace. And that was before the red card. Joachim Low. His team selection and tactics is going to be picked apart by the German media. The huge bonus for him now is that Jerome Boateng is suspended. That backline, Mexico took it apart, and I never thought Sweden would be able to create as many chances as they did with so little possession against a German side. That tells the story. Manchester United will not be able to sell Anthony Martial if they value the forward at £88 million, €100 million, according to transfer expert Ian McGarry. If someone came and offered me Anthony Martial for €100 million, I'd probably laugh. Are you serious? Have you looked at how he's played for the past year? He's not worth that amount of money, said McGarry. Martial has a colourful social life which has, I think, frustrated Jose Mourinho and other people at Manchester United. They feel his focus is not on football, but it's obvious he's a very talented young man and could be an elite player. He probably needs to move elsewhere to refocus his mind in terms of his contract and find somewhere he can play every week. I just think at that price, €100 million, it'll be very hard for Manchester United to find a buyer. Getty. Man Utd transfer news. Liv Marshall, Mbappe swap. Griezmann offered. Liverpool hijack. Manchester United could make a shock move for Liverpool transfer target Nabil Fekir this summer. Liverpool pulled out of a deal for the Lion captain 2 weeks ago amid claims he failed a medical. But it seems a Premier League switch could still be on the cards ahead of next season. Lion chief Jean-Michel Aulas has revealed he's spoken to Jose Mourinho, who'd love to get one over on United's rivals. I was with Jose Mourinho the other day, said Aulas. We had long discussions. Manchester United star David De Gea will consider his future after the World Cup. That's according to transfer guru Ian McGarry, as rumors over a potential move to Real Madrid persist. De Gea himself is looking at his time at Manchester United and saying, "What have I got to show for my time at one of the biggest clubs in the world?" said McGarry. A handful of Player of the Year awards, no Champions League medal, one Premier League title and a couple of other medals that don't mean that much to me. Could I go back and win the Champions League and La Liga? Yes, I could. My information is there has been a contract offer on the table for a long time, and it keeps being improved. De Gea went to the World Cup with the latest offer on the table thinking, let's see what happens in Russia, let's see what happens at Real Madrid this summer. Getty. Man Utd transfer news. Liv Marshall, Mbappe swap. Griezmann offered. Liverpool hijack. Manchester United playmaker Juan Mata is being lined up for a surprise summer move back to Spain with Barcelona. That's according to Bleacher Report journalist Dean Jones, hearing that some progress is being made in a potential deal for Juan Mata to join Barcelona this summer, wrote Jones on Twitter, with Antoine Griezmann deciding against a move and the end of Andres Iniesta. I'm told the move for Mata has emerged as one of their top options. Arsenal ace Mesut Ozil admits he's not certain whether Wayne Rooney wanted him at Manchester United. Sir Alex Ferguson claimed in his autobiography that Rooney asked him to sign Ozil back in 2010. However, Ozil isn't so sure if Rooney was keen for the United gaffer to launch a raid on Werder Bremen. I don't know, you'll have to ask Wayne Rooney, Ozil said. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. Ozil was linked with the move to United again before signing a new deal at Arsenal in January. Gedman UTD transfer news. Liv Martial, Mbappe swap. Griezmann offered. Liverpool hijack. Manchester United are not prepared to meet Lazio's £80 million valuation of Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, reports claim. Jose Mourinho has identified the Serbia international to further bolster his squad following the signings of Fred and Diogo Dalot. But the Mirror say United believe the price tag slapped on him is too high and are unwilling to stump up the cash. Juventus are said to have spoken to their Serie A rivals regarding a potential swoop for Milinkovic-Savic. Real Madrid, meanwhile, are interested in getting the 23-year-old on board this summer too. Manchester United are reportedly willing to offer Anthony Martial to Monaco in part exchange for Kylian Mbappe if Paris Saint-Germain pull the plug on a move for the forward. Mbappe spent the 2017-18 campaign on loan at PSG, with a permanent £166 million move due to be completed at the start of next month. However, the Mirror claim the results of ongoing financial fair play (FFP) investigations mean PSG could be forced to pull out of that agreement. That would open the door for United to swoop, and they are said to be happy to sacrifice £80 million rated Martial and pay an extra £86 million to get Mbappe on board. Manchester City and Real Madrid are also said to be interested in signing Mbappe if it emerges PSG cannot. Gedman UTD transfer news. Liv Martial, Mbappe swap. Griezmann offered. Liverpool hijack. Manchester United were offered the chance to sign Antoine Griezmann before he committed his future to Atletico Madrid. That's according to journalist and radio presenter Philippe de Bruyne, who's revealed the news on Twitter. Griezmann looks set to quit Atletico for La Liga rivals Barcelona this summer before signing a new deal at the Wanda Metropolitano. However, it seems he could have joined United, the club he went so close to linking up with last summer. De Bruyne wrote, reliably informed that Antoine Griezmann was offered to UTD days before he released his video claiming he's staying.